Chapter 6, I stop crying, I start running. Ash kicks the door open at 6:30. Not gently. Not polite. The metal frame slams the wall hard enough to rattle the light. Up. That's all he says. No good morning. No soft voice. Just one sharp word that cuts through the half-sleep still stuck in my head. I jolt upright on the couch, disoriented, my backpack still looped around one arm like I might lose it if I let go. For half a second, I forget where I am. Then the smell of oil and old wood comes back. The boarded windows. The cracked ceiling. The safe spot. Ash. Last night rushes in fast, switchblade, pepper spray, streetlight glare, his hand on my shoulder, his voice telling the street dogs to back off. I sit up. Miney screams. I hiss through my teeth. You good? He asks, already moving toward the back room. Define good. He snorts once. I swing my legs down and stand. No dizziness. No collapse. That feels like a win. Ash tosses me a bottle of water from a crate. I catch it clean. Drink, then move. Where? Outside. I twist the cap open and take a long pull. Cold. Cheap. Perfect. The door slams behind us a minute later, and the early morning air hits my face like a slap. The sky is gray, not sunrise pretty, just tired and low and heavy. We're in an old industrial pocket near the river, empty loading docks, rusted rails, weeds breaking through concrete. No pack territory markers. No street crew tags either. Neutral by neglect. Ash walks ahead of me across the lot. Doesn't look back to see if I follow. I do. What's this about? I ask. He stops near a broken fence and turns. Running. My mouth pulls into a flat line. You're kidding. He is. Your scent's hot, he says. Ridgeway trackers will still have a trail from last night. We burn it. How? He gestures at the open space. You move, hard, long, different patterns, wind shifts help. I stare at him. So cardio. He almost smiles. Almost. Think of it however you want. The word crying flickers through my head. Not because I am. Because I'm done. Something in my chest feels sealed shut. Not healed. Closed. He checks his watch. You got 10 seconds. For what? To start. I don't argue. I take off. At first it's awkward. My knee tugs. My lungs complain. I haven't run since pack drills 3 months ago, since Jackson started leading my rotation and found reasons to keep me out of the fast group. I push that thought down and stretch my stride anyway. The ground is uneven. Loose gravel bites into my soles. The cold air burns a little going in. Good. Burn means alive. Left, Ash shouts. I cut left without thinking. A pile of broken pallets flashes past. Now back. I pivot hard. Almost slip. Catch myself. Faster. I growl under my breath and go. I don't feel pretty. I don't feel graceful. I feel stubborn. We weave through the yard in sharp angles. Short sprints. Sudden stops. Backtracks. Circles. He makes me double back through my own path, then cross it again, then break away. It's annoying. It's tiring. It's smart. After 15 minutes, my hoodie sticks to my back. After 20, my legs shake. After 30, my head clears. The noise in my thoughts finally thins out. No Jim. No Kira. No pack feed. No Jackson. Just breath. Footfall. Direction. Ash holds up a fist. I stop. Bent forward. Hands on knees. Sweat runs down my neck. He watches me quietly. Not judging. Measuring. You move like someone who used to belong somewhere, he says. The words hit closer than I expect. Yeah. He nods like that confirms something. Good base, bad habits. Like what? You slow when you think someone's behind you. I stiffen. He saw that. Because there usually was, I say. He doesn't reply. He tosses me a small cloth from his pocket. Wipe your face, we're not done. We move closer to the river edge. The wind kicks up harder here. Cold enough to bite through sweat. Shift your pattern, he says. I don't care if you look dumb. I care if you're hard to follow. So I get weird. Side steps. Sudden drops to a crouch. Short bursts, then full stops. I drag my foot through dirt at one point, just to break the rhythm. Ash watches. Corrects me twice. Lets me figure out the rest. We don't talk while we move. And that's fine. When he finally calls it, I drop onto a low concrete block and let my head fall back. My chest burns. My legs buzz. I don't feel like crying. I feel like I could punch something. That's progress. You did better than I expected, he says. That's supposed to be nice. Just honest. I take another drink. My hands still tremble a little. But I'm steady. Ash squats in front of me. Not close. Just enough to keep his voice low. You go back west today. The question pulls my stomach tight. Yeah. He studies my face. Your brother. My head snaps up. What about him? You mentioned him in your sleep. Great. That's not creepy at all. He shrugs. You were mumbling, sounded worried. I look away. Mateo's face flashes through my head. Small. Trying not to notice my fear. Trying to be brave for me. I can't disappear on him, I say. Ash nods. I figured. Silence stretches. Different than last night. Less guarded. Ridgway won't come for you at school today, he says. Too many eyes, too much noise. That tracks. They care about image. Always have. But after, I ask. He tilts his head. Depends how badly the council wants to make an example. My jaw tightens. What does that look like? Social burn, threats, someone leaking your name to street crews, maybe a warning hit if they think you're getting ideas. I laugh once. Short and ugly. They already took everything. Not everything. His eyes flick to my legs. My stance. My hands. You still have your body, and your head. He stands. That matters. We walk back toward the safe spot. I move slower now. Not weak. Just spent. Inside, the other person from last night, still quiet, still unreadable, hands me a wrapped sandwich without a word. I almost want to hug them. Almost. We eat in silence. Then, Ash leans against the counter. You've got two choices. I swallow. Hit me. One, you keep playing normal. School, home, try to stay invisible. That's not really my thing anymore. No, he agrees. It is. Two, you learn how to not need a pack. The words settle deep. Heavy. Impossible. Tempting. I stare at my hands. Small scrapes. Dirt under nails. A body that still listens when I push it. What does that even mean? I ask. It means you train. You learn how the lines really work. You learn who controls what when the alphas stop pretending they're kings. And you're offering to teach me. He doesn't deny it. Why? He thinks before answering this time. Actually thinks. Because people like you don't last long without either a shield or teeth. I look up. And you're giving me teeth. A corner of his mouth lifts. Barely. If you earn them. I nod slowly. Not agreeing. Not refusing. just holding the idea. My phone buzzes in my pocket. The sound is loud in the quiet room. My chest tightens. Ridgeway feed. A private message. From Mara. My old best friend. My hands hesitate before I open it. They're calling a closed meeting tonight. Your name on the list. My throat dries. I look at Ash. He reads my face instantly. What? Ridgeway, I say. Tonight. That wipes the faint, almost smile off his face. That's fast. They don't waste time, I whisper. He pushes off the counter. You going? I stare at the floor. At the cracked tile. At the place where my old life and this one are colliding. If I don't, I say slowly, they'll decide things for me. And if you do, they might anyway. He studies me like he did in the street. Weighing. Calculating. Where's the meeting? The north lot, I say. The words taste bad. Same place that cut me. Same place that watches who walks back in. My chest tightens. Not fear. Pressure. Decision. Ash nods once. Then you don't walk in like yesterday's girl. I look up. What does that mean? It means you stop asking permission to exist. My pulse thuds. Quiet. Steady. Dangerous. You want me to go in alone? I ask. For now. That stings. But it also makes sense. He steps closer. Not crowding. Just enough that his voice drops. You don't show them teeth yet. You show them spine. I breathe in slow. Let it out slower. Mara's message burns in my pocket. Jackson's face flashes in my head. The gym. The laugh. The post. The arm around Kira. I stand. My legs wobble. Then settle. I'll go. Ash watches me like I just crossed another invisible line. Good. He grabs his jacket. I'll be nearby. You just said. I said you walk in alone, he cuts in calmly. Not that you stand alone. That lands harder than I expect. We head for the door. The city waits outside. Loud. Messy. Unforgiving. I pause with my hand on the handle. Hey, Ash. He glances back. If this blows up. A small, sharp smile. Everything already did, Raven. The door opens. Cold air rushes in. And for the first time since I crossed the river, I'm not running from what I lost. I'm running straight at what they're trying to take next. Tonight, I walk back into Ridgeway. And I don't know what I'll walk out as.